Hey guys, I'm doing NBA 2K23 again. That's not gonna be the only video I do. I'm also gonna be doing Bucket Life Strange 2. Yeah. So there's gonna be a whole lot of video to do today. So I'm doing this. I'm trying to play 2 or 3 games. Then I'm gonna do Life is Strange, and then I'm gonna do pretty much sort of whole other things too. But on pretty much on some of the games that I was supposed to play, I'm also going to play pretty much, I think, UFC, today as well. Try to make up for a little bit of that. Then I'm going to do a whole lot of different shit today with videos, NBA, then fuck it, let's do NBA Life is Strange Part 2, Life is Strange 2, Madden, let's do pretty much a whole bunch of it. So I'm gonna play two or three games of this, and then I'm going to play pretty much, like I said, Life is Strange. And then after that, I'm going to do football, and then I'm going to do a whole lot of other stuff too.
Led the league in threes. If they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Kaminsky. And it's MP. And it's Lee in at the 3. And a moment now to quickly.
So I saw a change my character name. It might not look like much, but it's Mitch.
Packing the paint as much as possible.
Or pretty much.
And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Here's Quickly. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this. 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Here's Barrett. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Quickly with a wide open look.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Ware passes to MP. And good! There's another. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And the wide open shot from Reddish. New York, no good that time either. Bucks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. And yep, another basket. And there it is, 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
New York's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Kaminsky with the double team. Greg, you read about Jimmy Butler starting his own coffee company, and he did that in the NBA bubble, and he drinks, he said, about 5 cups of coffee a day. Do a lot of NBA players drink coffee to keep them going and get that extra burst?
Absolutely. I remember drinking coffee on the bench late in my career. It's kind of a comfort food, warms you up a little bit. All good things that can get you ready for action, I'm for.
For New York, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. And it's quickly missing.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And they double up MP. Lee finds MP. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Ware, good. Ware's got 6 in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Ozat. Off target with his 3.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Here's Freedom. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Nice feed from MP. Head on a swivel.
The Knicks should here in the fourth quarter, around 41%. On the wing quickly. No good, unable to end this run.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Good, that's another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. New York shooting around 29% from the floor. Tough night for them all around on the offensive end. Doubled by Lee. Outside Robinson. New York moving it around. And the Knicks miss again.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Reddish. Sinks that one from the post.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Kaminsky, the pass to MP. And MP throws it down.
And it is hard to hold MP down. He just keeps coming at you. What a night.
Barrett kicks to Robinson. Back to Barrett. And it's quickly in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, I'd love to see him just get a smidge closer to the basket. Once he sees a few shots go in from there, that might open up everything from distance.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And Barrett would give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
MP with it, picked up by Barrett. Here's Ware. That one rolling around and rims out. Now the Knicks with it. On the wing quickly. Teardrop shot, and it's denied. And it's out of bounds to New York. Sims is checked in, and it's chopping in for Mitchell Robinson. On defense, Milwaukee. Here's quickly. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence to get on the board.
It seems like, Brent, it's been a long time we've been asking, could this be the year the Knicks turn it around?
I think, Kevin, though, it's about not just turning it around. It's about being a viable, competitive, potential deep-run playoff team for many years in succession. And is this the time? I'm just not sure.
Now, here's MP. Here's Lee. Back to MP. Here he goes. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot. He's at the line.
And that's how you attack on the drive. MP earning that call. Now, something that stands out about the Bucks is their versatility in their offensive package. I mean, they use penetration, they shoot the three, whatever it takes to beat a good defense.
Now here's Dosunmu. Down low, here's Sims, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
MP, good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And Brent, what would you say is the secret to the Bucks' deep offensive arsenal?
Well, it's a variety of talents that they have on the floor. There's just a combination of guys who want to move the ball, want to move their bodies, and then you get the ball to Giannis and you get out of the way.
Now, here's MP. Middleton dishes to MP. And they double up MP from 11 feet away. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Here's Dosunmu. Over in the corner, Reddish. That three off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Yet another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Milwaukee.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense to them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And when it sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
That one goes in.
Quick trigger from Reddish there speaks to his confidence. He just let that one fly.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And the dunk by MP.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Sims. In the corner, it's Toppin. Misses the three. Here's MP. Over in the corner, Lee. Back to MP. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now, quickly. Here's Toppin. Freedom pulls it in. MP right side. Misses. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done.
One, 3 points, 10 rebounds, assists. So they're going to be my second game.
And these are two high-flying teams, Greg. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
So the Raptors starting five. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Fred VanVleet. The three is up. The shot no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for them.
They embraced the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
This is what you already like about OG Anunoby's game. Has a good feel for where to get his shots along the perimeter.
MP. Oh, Siakam with the block. And they get it back. Basket counts. First quarter, just over a minute played. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, the Bucks. Pass to Anunoby. The three from Barnes. The rebound by the Bucks.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Antetokounmpo. Bam.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Here's VanVleet after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. There's the three. That shot, no good. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. To the paint. It's stolen by Barnes. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
The question.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here.
And when you look at VanVleet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
So for Toronto right now, Chris Boucher out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's VanVleet in at the point.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points and was a constant presence on the board. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And VanVleet, a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by Milwaukee.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
He embraces it when he's trying to score.
Free throw good. MP. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Pass to Barnes. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. Barnes has got 5.
Scotty Barnes drilled that jumper off the catch.
MP against Barnes. And here's Noel. Middleton outside. Here's MP. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Outside Barnes. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Here's Boucher. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Boucher's gotten his first basket of the night.
Chris Boucher understands angles, which makes him a real threat on the offensive glass.
A nice shot by MP.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Boucher. The 3 is up. And it's Freedom with a rebound.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Middleton passes to MP. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Inside. Siakam, no good. The Bucks have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. And here's MP from outside. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby to stop the run. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Boucher against Noel. Pass to MP. Back to Noel. Down low. Here's MP. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. MP's got 19 points.
Riding the hot hand, and why not?
So again, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do about one more game. Well, pretty much a game after this on career. Then I'm going to do the Jordan challenge after the next game.
For Milwaukee. And Toronto also making a switch. Chua's checked in.
So
Barnes against MP. Pass to Achua from deep. And again, no good by Toronto. For Milwaukee, they've gone an outstanding 7 of 7 so far in the second quarter. Count that one. He's got 21.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Whew.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Jacks up a 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Last time they met in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
Anunoby for 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
MP left side. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Puts up a 3. Van Vliet misses. The Bucks have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. And MP throws it down.
Incredible performance by MP. He has been on a tear.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 36% during the second. Van Vliet on the wing. Middleton covering. And he lobs it up top. Achua with the dunk.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. MP outside with the drive. And Anunoby pulls it down.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Barnes, no good.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Middleton with it. Van Vliet covering. Baseline try. Can't hit that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's MP. And a nice finish on the layup. MP's got 25 points. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. Success.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Noel. And the Raptors make...
Oh, man.
Going to change here. MP
So, not doing too bad.
Pass to Achua. The three. Rebounded by the Bucks. MP outside. Driving inside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Foul, you bitch.
It's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
To the middle. Here's Kaminsky. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Over to the wing. Isaac for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. On the wing, MP. Fires for 3.
Oh, shit. I hate those.
And it's Toronto taking it the other way.
Hit him
Defeated by
fucking
Utah
out.
in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
You know, it started off poor execution at the top of the list for me, and that typically leads to a low field goal percentage.
Just consistent and pretty much automatic. Antetokounmpo may be the league's most efficient scorer inside 10 feet.
Here's Barnes. Kaminsky pulls it in.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
From 11 feet away. That one is
Oh.
excellent D there from Siakam. And for the Raptors, they're shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggle with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And here are the Raptors now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. On the wing, MP. And they double up MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Yeah, just couldn't make the... But you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting at 30% here in the second. Siakam outside. Pass to Achua. Trying to get back on track. Kaminsky pulls it in. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds in the game.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
A nice shot by MP.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Now here's Siakam. 9 points in his last outing. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul
Oh, that bullshit.
So
Well.
So it's MP making things happen for the Bucks. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Oh. We're going to get something new.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And looking at their schedule, a lot of road games coming up. This is a team that performs well away from home. They like the challenge of winning in other arenas. They feel like they can go toe-to-toe with any team, any setting.
The reason why I'm doing
and circling back to the game at hand, guys, the deficit is looming large
why the
right
fuck
now
not?
For the Toronto Raptors.
And the reason why I'm doing playing over video
put them in this spot. Giving up
today
all over the place, like they don't have
is
because
because
well, that's not going to I don't even want to talk about it no more.
I'm going to a concert tonight.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting it.
That he only 84? Shit.
That he can always
Thought he'd be a little bit more than that.
Middleton is the 3, with Giannis playing the power forward. Then it's MP. Then there's Brook Lopez. That's the group from Milwaukee right now. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's Siakam following the score by Milwaukee. Shoots over Lopez. Here's Anunoby. Soft touch off the glass. Anunoby's got 8 points.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't
pretty much
explosiveness on the boards.
On that one, got a small forward and a center.
Basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defensive ball.
Who is
That
on?
magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, B.A. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, could be a nightmare for the opponent.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Smart play by Giannis. Moving the ball with a purpose leads to a great look.
The Raptors have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. And the Raptors miss again.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
MP is doubled. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Huh.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. MP right side. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 6 assists here tonight. Siakam outside. Shoots over Lopez. And he can't bank that one in.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Middleton finds MP. Launches it. Fires in the triple. MP's got 42 in the game.
The three-point basket. It's changed how we play basketball. MP with a nice one there.
Down low. It's tipped. Middleton passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Speed and power on display from Barnes on that dunk. That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scottie, a player any team would love to have.
It was a strong move. The shot.
What sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scottie Barnes, BA.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 48.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Van Vliet against MP. Van Vliet, the pass to Isaac. Toronto, the rebound. There's the triple. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Siakam. Van Vliet's got 15.
No hesitation from Fred Van Vliet. Assertive off the catch and shoot.
MP drives in. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Isaac for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to MP. Hits yet again. Wow!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Giving the people exactly what they want. MP with an attack on the rim.
Van Vliet, the pass to Isaac. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. In this game, solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Jones, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. 4-3. Milwaukee with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he gets it to go. MP's got 54 points.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Isaac's shot is off.
This is how it's been so far. He's missed every shot he's taken, and the team is suffering the consequences.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Outside Anunoby. MP against Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And the Raptors miss again. The Bucks shooting at around 66%. They're on fire. Pass to Jones.
I want to get that rebound.
Here's MP.
That's not going.
With some nice D. The Raptors shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. 3 from Barnes. Gets the 3 ball to go. Barnes has got 14.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Jones finds MP. Oh,
see a bitch.
By MP.
Creating offense with his first-rate handles. MP has the ball on a string.
And here are the Raptors now. Pass to Van Vliet. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Doing more work in the painted area.
What happened to all that energy?
Well, the Raptors shooting a low 28% during this third. 3-pointer. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Like blocking my shots.
He's been non-existent from out there.
MP drives in. And MP throws it.
Like blocking my shots. And all of that shit.
He drives right to a shot.
Literally, shit.
Van Vliet with it. 16 points for him. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Isaac outside. Back to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Van Vliet's got 8 here in this quarter.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
To the paint. Here's MP. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Anunoby on the wing. This one for 3. The shot no good.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result.
If you see the ball, go.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Toronto with the ball.
Well, true.
Pass to Achua. Inside. Here's Goodrich. The 3. They get the rebound. Middleton passes to MP. Lee. Some room here for Jones. That one's good from the corner. Jones has got 12 points in the game.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Here's Goodrich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's MP to the inside. Stolen by Anunoby.
4. Shit.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Goodrich. From outside the arc. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down. He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Pass to Goodrich. Anunoby for 3. The shot off that time. Milwaukee goes the other way with it.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
There we go.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish. The outside Barnes.
Little bit of long game.
No good on the triple.
But I'm playing the full game.
Back to MP. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
All 5 guys are in sync.
And I think I got this on semi-pro too,
Shooting a less than
if I remember correctly.
In the third quarter. Here's Goodrich, covered by MP. And again, no good by Toronto.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots.
Thought I had
this
the
is
rebound.
a quarter he liked to forget.
Definitely have that.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
What about this? After this, I go to the Jordan challenge.
Here is Toronto. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Anunoby can't get it to go.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Here's MP. And it's good. He hits another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. They're having a hard time stopping this run.
And BA, you can't afford to keep coming up empty.
And Anunoby for three. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 4th assist with that last one.
And we have seen OG become a volume three-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
Now here's MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Here's Goodrich. Pass to Isaac for three. That shot is off. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks showing no...
We got over there rebound. So,
and there have been two very different
after this, I'm going through the Jordan Challenge for you guys.
And for the Bucks, they're shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th.
Okay.
We've got Chris Boucher, also Kim Birch out there, and it's Mays in at the 2.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Mays, launches a 3, and it's Lee with the rebound. And so it's Milwaukee with it. MP with it, and they double up MP. Now here's Freedom, down low. Count that.
Holy shit.
Time and time again.
I thought that was going to get blocked. BC Hornets.
The Raptors shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. Here's Mays, covered by MP. Over to the left wing. Carroll. No good with the triple. A few possessions into the 4th. Just over a minute played. Kept alive.
I knew that one was going.
As we are, most nights that bucket is automatic.
Jet way angled.
Here's Goodrich, covered by MP. Lets it go from deep. And it's Mays missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
I would have liked to see that one go, but hey.
Yeah, they've gone
Got
way too long
74
without
points, set rebounds, sorry.
Here's the floater. Goodrich, good.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence given the size of the disadvantage there.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powered it home like that. Here's Goodrich. Well, Smitty, instant replay is here to stay. A big part of the game. How has it impacted the NBA, you think?
Well, I think fans and players love that you get it right during crunch time. The one thing I think that can help is to speed up replay. That's what everybody is complaining about.
Here's Goodrich. Following the score by Milwaukee. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
From super close range, Chris Boucher. The coaches love seeing that one.
Pass to MP. And good! There's another! Oh, and there's 80 points.
Oh, wow. Just wow. This guy is on another level.
Here's Goodrich. From downtown, sends it home from three-point land.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
To the middle. Here's MP. And again. And there it is. 82 points.
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Pass to Carroll. Oh, from deep. Milwaukee with the rebound. Freedom's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's MP. Up and in on the layup.
That That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Toronto has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. To the wing, right side. Here's Goodrich. Off target from outside. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. To the inside. And MP throws it down.
He has really come into this second half on an absolute tear. Really impressive effort from him so far.
Here's Mays, covered by MP. Here's Carroll. Off target with the 3. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 17-7 run. Pass to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
You live for nights like this when it's all working and the rim looks so huge.
For Toronto, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Here's Mays. Here's Carroll. And again, Toronto, no good.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
In transition, here comes.
Really clicking now.
Toronto shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. Pass to Carroll. Here's Mays. Takes the 3. And it's Freedom with a rebound.
Oh, man.
Freedom's got 8 rebounds in the game. Lee on the wing. He's guarded by Birch. MP outside. Screen by Freedom. Here's MP. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. To shoot a pair. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, man, I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. Now here's MP. And yes, another basket.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Birch against MP. Pass to Mays. Can they get it? Connects from downtown.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And stolen by Boucher. Good work defensively by Caruso. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And MP throws it down.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
The Raptors shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Here's Goodrich. Freedom defending. And it's Mays missing.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Here's MP. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
And we just had to see that mobile 1 drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty. Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Here's Beauchamp. Cash. It's
that works.
Picking up the assist.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
It's stolen by MP. And here
Okay, that works.
A free run to the bucket.
You have to admire MP's obvious love. Get out there and play hard. And his attitude helps inspire others as well.
One thing I know players are happy about. Way down from just a few years ago, Smitty.
Yes, indeed, B.A. About a decade ago, about a quarter of a team's games were part of a back-to-back. Now it's only about 15%. That's a change everyone likes, players, coaches, and broadcasters.
Now here's Van Vliet. The 3 from Barnes. A shot to stop the run. Van Vliet misses. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Boucher outside. Left side Barnes. Back to Boucher. Takes a three. Nails it from three. Boucher's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we've seen Boucher be more willing to take threes. You understand why. Splash.
And they double up MP. And we're going to have a jump ball. It'll be a jump ball. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Noel's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Caruso. And that one is hammered home.
Can't give Alex these openings because he will fly up and dunk it.
Toronto shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. And here's Van Vliet, right wing. Here's Boucher for 3. Noel with the rebound. Noel's got 9 rebounds now. Here's MP. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. The line. That one on Barnes.
MP showing his toughness right there. Hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Middleton has checked in for the Bucks. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come.
Now here's MP. Oh, rejected by Boucher.
Boucher loves coming up with blocks, and his presence, it was felt on that play.
MP against Van Vliet. Here's Freedom. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. And here are the Raptors now. Van Vliet outside. And Smitty, so often it seems like we make championships the measure of historical greatness. Is enough made of the individual achievement, you think?
Well, it's a team sport. We all want to win, but game recognized game. There's players like Tracy McGrady, Chris Paul, George Gervin, etc., etc. They haven't won championships, but they are still special.
Oh, nice shot by MP.
Putting in the work to find a high percentage shot. MP knows what he's doing.
Here's Van Vliet, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Stop trying to take over the game.
Damn. That dude got sandwiched. I think one more like big guy got in there, he be flat Stanley.
Two-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Freedom finds MP, and that one good.
And he was
one of the best, not the best.
He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early.
9 rebounds, 5 assists, 408 points.
Checked in for Birch. Toronto shooting a
And
low
more for the
28%
height
so far in
of
this one.
it, and not because threes either.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Here's Lee. MP outside. And he lays it up and in.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to Van Vliet from behind the arc. Noel with the rebound. Middleton outside. Pass to MP. The baseline J. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome.
Everyone who attended tonight's contest, please get home safely and make sure to come back soon.
Okay. So, I did say after that game I'll go to the Jordan Challenge. Yeah, I got my guy up to, well, my point guard up to 98 overall. $1982. Newport, North Carolina. Drafted third in 3 overall. 1985 Rookie of the Year. 1987 Slammed Up and 98 Slammed Up Champion. 91 Final MVP, NBA Championships, and Final MVP. And 91, 93, 96, 98. Okay. Got 8. Oh, what is that? Got 9 rebounds. I got 3 there, 3 there. I got 2 there. So 2, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 8 rebounds and get 8 rebounds and get 3 assists. Okay. Okay, how long there? Hour. Ah, screw it.
The thing that I liked most about Michael Jordan as a player was the fact that I didn't have to try to guard him. If you had a poor defensive scheme, he was going to fill the hoop up until you either figured it out or the game was over and you lost the game. Some of his acrobatic drives to the hoop are just remarkable. You know, he could get past the defense and use a little bit of English off of the glass. The ball drops in so nice. It takes some really advanced skills to do that consistently. The 1988 All-Star Game was a showcase for Michael. Michael had figured out all the things he needed to know to be a dominant player. Everything. One-on-one, couldn't guard him. What Michael Jordan showed the whole sports world was the fact that you put the right people with him, he's going to lead them to world championships. Without question. He was a prime example of excellence and a leader that would lead you all the way to the top. All the way to the top. That was basketball at its finest.
The L weaving its way through these quiet winter streets as all the action is in.
Welcome, fans, to the All-Star Game. At forward, making, and now, the starting lineup at forward.
Greetings, everyone, from Chicago, the host of the 1988 All-Star Game. Alongside the terrific Clark Kellogg and our reporter David Aldridge on the sidelines, I'm Kevin Harlan. And Clark, this terrific city has produced some greats, and 4 of them playing tonight.
You're exactly right, Kevin. The Windy City, Chicago, has produced Mo Cheeks, Isaiah Thomas, Doc Rivers, and Mark McGuire, all All-Stars. And I'm sure they've got plenty of family and friends in attendance to enjoy their performance on the court.
Yep, so much to celebrate. And Clark, is there a common thread when you think about a Chicago-type player?
Well, I certainly do believe there's a common thread. When playing outside or outdoors in the Windy City, the perimeter shot can easily get blown off course. So you got to be able to get that thing to the rack and in a straight line fashion. And that's something all Chicago players share in common.
A lot of high flyers, you're right. And your West All-Stars, Fat Lever and Magic Johnson, the guards, Alex English and Karl Malone at the forward spots, and in the middle, Hakeem Olajuwon. For the East, it's Moses Malone inside, and Dominique Wilkins with Larry Bird the forward. And in the backcourt, Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan.
And you look at Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, rivals since college. Early on, no love lost between them, but over time, they've become friends.
Clark, and amidst this all-star celebration, labor negotiations between the players and the NBA continue.
Trying to find their way through this current impasse, Kevin, and looking to avoid any interruptions to this game that we all have a love affair with.
Yeah, I know you and I hope they can find some common ground.
Please make it happen soon.
Clark, you see Larry and Magic together in those Converse ads. They've become really the faces of the NBA.
And, Kevin, I think they've inherited the mantle from the great Dr. J. He's done such a great job representing the league all these years, and certainly he's left it in good hands with those two.
That's a great comparison. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Michael Jordan winning the dunk contest yesterday. Clark, can he add to his trophy case tonight?
Kevin, I think his teammates want to see him win the MVP. I think they're going to give him as many touches as he needs to have a chance to do it.
Ooh, that'll be fun to watch. Thomas passes to Jordan. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Buries it down low. Jordan's got 6. And if there was a snub, Clark, for this year's All-Star game, many felt it was the sharpshooter Dale Ellis of the Sonics.
Well, you take a look at what he's done. He's the only top 10 scorer in the NBA who was not an All-Star.
The Tennessee Volunteers should be here. Another spoon-fed basket from Magic. And tonight's All-Star MVP will have a $5,000 check presented in their name, Clark, to the Thurgood Marshall Black Education Fund.
A great cause in honor of a terrific American.
And the Eastern All-Stars favored to win tonight.
star power and firepower. Veteran IQ and smart, but you never know. The West has quite a bit of talent, too.
Indeed, they do. That one a tad off.
Damn.
But drops in for him. And Magic Johnson, Clark, made it clear coming into this game that he wanted the challenge of defending the great Michael Jordan.
He certainly did. And the West as a team will certainly.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And plenty of subplots to this game. For more, let's send it over to David Owens. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, this story has never gone away over the years, guys. Isaiah Thomas is, of course, a native Chicagoan, but you'll still hear some boos today from Bulls fans. That's because at that All-Star game a couple of years ago, people questioned whether Isaiah froze out Michael Jordan. Some people still believe it. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, that story has not gone away. Thank you, David. For what it's worth, Clark, Isaiah Thomas denies there was a freeze-out, and Jordan himself says, I never said it. So what do you think?
But the reality is, we probably never will know the full story.
There's got to be some excitement, maybe even, Clark, some butterflies playing in the All-Star game. You want to prove you belong out there.
I agree with that, and there can also be the temptation to try to do a little too much, maybe get flashy, but with these players still getting a feel for each other in the flow, a lot to be said for making the simple play.
Nevertheless, a great honor.
Boy, that's so difficult to stop. Once Olajuwon gets near the rim, you got to be ready for him to rise up and throw it down.
And starting last season, Clark, Michael Jordan's scoring went through the roof.
Averaging over 37 points per game, partner, and he's kept close to that pace this season as well. Remarkable.
Amazing and remarkable, right. Wow. Wilkins up top. Shoots over English. And it's Wilkins that time on the assist from Michael Jordan.
And Dominique Wilkins is the go-to scorer for the Hawks, no question about that. And he's embraced that leadership role as well. Obviously a huge part of the Hawks' success.
Hey, Clark, the record for points in the All-Star game is 42, set by Wilt Chamberlain back in the 1962 All-Star game.
And, you know, a lot of Wilt's records seem virtually untouchable, but I don't think that one is. With all these great scores, who knows? It might be broken tonight.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun? Here's what the East is going with right now. Doherty, he's checked in for Malone. Ewing comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Rivers in for Thomas. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Elijah. Worthy comes in for Malone. McDaniels checked in for English. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Lever. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. And Michael Jordan, not only last season's leading scorer by a mile, but Clark Kellogg this season, he is in the running for the Defensive Player of the Year.
He is the true definition of a two-way player. Gets it done at a high level at both ends.
Michael Jordan getting it done for the East. They kept going to him again and again. Welcome back, everyone, to the 1988 All-Star Game here in Chicago. As these great fans hope Michael Jordan can bring home the win and the MVP hardware.
And the head coach of the East, Mike Fratello, his first time coaching in the All-Star game.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Worthy. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then it's McDaniel. And it's Drexler. And at the two-guard spot. How about that? Mike's a terrific friend of yours and mine, and Fratello's Hawks recently moved into first place in the East after the Cavs beat the Celtics. Clark enabling him to become the coach of the East All-Star.
So don't be surprised if the Cavs' Brad Doherty gets extended minutes in his first All-Star appearance. You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
And Worthy has got it here for the West. It's a 5-point game. And here early, Clark, the East has the edge.
You look at that team on the East squad, an embarrassment of riches, Kevin, and, you know, they've got so many weapons. I think it simply comes down to execution for them.
Jordan, and not many out there who can elevate like Michael Jordan. Clark wide open, high scoring both ways.
These tremendous all-stars are putting on a tremendous show, Kevin.
What a blast. Tries again. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from James Worthy. And James Worthy here in Clark, his 3rd All-Star game.
Yeah, I was part of the '82 draft when Worthy was the number.
Oh! What a finish!
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
And Kareem looking to set the career record for all-star scoring. Isn't that something?
It really is. Needs just 10 points to do it, Kevin, and you got to love his chances. I mean, that's a layup for him, pun intended.
Yeah, a good one. Here's Jordan. They get it again. Ewing kicks to Jordan. Good, and it's Ewing with the assist that time. Jordan's got the lead up to 7 now for the East All-Stars. And here's Drexler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And he gets it to go.
Magic Johnson leads the league in assists, and he's also got the most assists in All-Star game history. He processes the game at another level, folks.
And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Bird, he's checked in for Brad Norton. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Olajuwon's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Malone comes in for Worthy. And Aguirre's subbed in for McDaniel. And the East All-Stars making a change here. McHale's checked in. And West also making a switch. Evers checked in.
And, you know, so far I like the effort from both teams. It's an exhibition, but each team showing great pride. They're getting after it.
Olajuwon against Ewing. Olajuwon with incredible footwork for a big man. And Clark, when you look at Akeem Olajuwon's Houston Rockets, here is a team making a lot of moves.
I'll tell you what, their trade for Joe Barry Carroll and Sleepy Floyd paying huge dividends. They're certainly on the rise in my mind.
Yeah, a lot of people like those moves. And here's Jordan outside. Rebounded by Malone. And Clark, so much talent for each side, but they got to develop that chemistry on the fly, don't they?
Exactly. And that's what the coaches will be looking for down the stretch. Which group of players really complement one another and give you the best chance to win?
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
West All-Stars ball.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, Johnson kicks to Olajuwon. Here's Malone. Johnson finds Malone. Over McHale. Here's Aguirre. Good, and it's Malone picking up the assist. Now just a 1-point East All-Star lead.
And Coach Mike Fratello, a colleague of ours, coaching in the All-Star game, standing tall amongst a bunch of tall guys in the NBA. You know, his dad was an amateur boxer, and, you know, I think that background gives Mike a lot of confidence as a coach.
Malone outside. The pass to Lever. Malone, a screen on Rivers. His first shot coming late. Lever, no good. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. From deep, Jordan. No good on the shot. And the West will go the other way now. And Clark, not easy for these coaches to put their stamp on the game. Only a 1-hour practice yesterday to get acquainted and move through some sets.
And, you know, Kevin, it's not about necessarily practice time. A few offensive sets is all that's needed. I think it's how you manage the players and give them a platform to have fun and do what they do.
That's a good point. Johnson, the pass to Aguirre. Outside Lever. Wants to get it to Malone and does. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Johnson against Jordan. Over Johnson. Jordan. Shot is off.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain. Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration.
Rivers has got his first 3 points of the game.
A native Chicagoan, Glenn Doc Rivers, a first-time All-Star. He said 5 years ago he sat in the same hotel and cried because he wasn't drafted in the first round. Now, same setting, but the script has been flipped. It all comes full circle for Doc.
And we finish one half of basketball. East All-Stars lead by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on. And we welcome you back to the second half of the 1988 All-Star Game here in Chicago. Great performances from these players, whether it's their first time participating or their 17th. The East leading by 6.
You know, you get into the later stages of the game, and it's normal to wonder who will take home the MVP trophy. It's certainly one of those accolades that's mentioned when you talk about the great ones.
We have Bronson there.
We do? Where?
Yeah.
Where? No, you don't. Where? Still.
Right here?
No, that's Tyler Trust. Ah. That's the spaghetti shit.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, we're not gonna tailgate or anything, so I'm gonna fry some chicken.
Okay. All right.
And it's Malone in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And for a report on the center position, we take you over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the big stories this weekend is the matchup of Moses Malone and Hakeem Olajuwon. Of course, Moses helped Hakeem a lot when he was starting in the game. He worked with him down in Houston in the summertime on low post moves and how to really rebound the basketball. Now we see the torch being passed from one of the all-time greats to a future all-time great. Kevin, back to you.
That's a good story, D.A. And there is that handoff, which is so historic to watch. Hakeem Olajuwon, by the way, Clark, got the 3rd most All-Star votes this year.
Which indicates how much the fans are beginning to recognize and appreciate his excellence. There's a reason that Olajuwon was drafted ahead of Michael Jordan. He's got a lot of game and clearly on his way to being one of the all-time greats. And in this day and age, you've got to have a dominant center to be able to compete for championships.
He is indeed a very special player. You're right.
You know, there's been talk about adding a 3rd referee to NBA games. The commissioner and the rules committee are in favor of it, and they plan to put it before the board of governors at the next meeting.
Lever left side. Pass to Olajuwon. Fades back. It's hauled in by the East. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Moses Malone. He's got 41. And Clark, with 3 officials working games, do you think that'll result in more fouls being called, more eyes on the ball? They can pick up a lot more, certainly with more guys out there.
That guy ain't go for a steal. Well, I'm not definitely put square.
Off the ball, you know, some things you could get away with in the past, maybe not so much with 3 officials out there.
The East making a switch. Doherty's checked in. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Drexler's checked in for Lever. And the East with the lead.
Living up to that favorite and top billing and giving these fans quite a show. And, you know, they said Brad Doherty was too soft when he came into the league. Well, an all-star in year 2 and now regarded as a top 3 center in the league. Well, sometimes they get it wrong in their scouting reports.
In the corner, Wilkins with it. Three-pointer, and it's good, assisting on the play. It was Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian.
To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wilkins has got 7 points in the game.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Star.
Need help, Dad? Okay.
Looking to stop the bleeding and put an end to this run.
Ewing's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Donaldson, he's checked in for Elijah. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Karl Malone. And James Worthy is subbed in for English. Donaldson the pass to Worthy. Some nice passing here by the West. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson outside. To the middle. Here's Worthy. Magic Johnson delivers passes with such pinpoint accuracy. Wow. Well, Clark, there was some question whether James Worthy would actually play in this All-Star game.
Yeah, he's dealing with some tendonitis in his knee, and because of that...
And it's a new single-game record in scoring for the All-Star game, set right in front of us by Michael Jordan.
What an incredible athlete, Kevin, and it seems whatever he sets his mind to do, he can do it. Impressive.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stop the alley-oop. And the 7-2 center from the Mavericks, James Donaldson.
You know, I think he's the only lefty in this game. Larry Bird and Danny Ainge right left-handed, but they shoot it with their right hand.
You and I have talked about this before, but defending a lefty is different than defending clearly a right.
Selling that for the PlayStation 4.
Throws you off just a little bit, Kevin.
Johnson against Doherty. Johnson, the pass to Donaldson. Good, it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one. And in his 8th season in the NBA, James Donaldson making Clark his first All-Star appearance.
And you know, Kevin, before his NBA career, he actually played his first professional season in Italy. So he's taken the path less travel for sure.
He said, "Arrivederci" to Italy to come to the NBA.
Yes, he did.
And you think about it, Justin Clark, how about the All-Star reserves? Guys that start normally are the stars of their team, now off the bench on a team of stars.
Kevin, excellent point. For players who are used to starting the game, probably a rare experience coming in off the bench and trying to get it going. But I think these guys so enjoy being part of this. And sacrifices, not much at all.
You're exactly right. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Ainge comes in for Williams, and it's Rivers in for Thomas. And Ewing has got the ball here for the East. 17-point lead, their biggest. Here's Jordan. Good on the baseline jam. Jordan's got 49 points in the game. And Clark, a slow start, but Michael Jordan is beginning now to get some momentum and heating up.
And the fans starting to take notice. They're feeling it a little bit, making some noise. They're certainly hoping he can make it happen. Magic showing you the stick-to-itiveness with that play, chasing down the rebound to make sure they convert.
Here's Jordan. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. Free throw good, Jordan.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
Kevin McHale, he checked in for Doherty. Lever's checked in for the West. Lever is doubled. Worthy the pass to Donaldson. Shoots over Ewing. The 19-footer is on the money. Donaldson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
And that one is good.
Really crafty play that time by Jordan. Good decision. The defense was locked in on him, so he gave it away.
Now Drexel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Poked away and stolen by Jordan. Shot from 16. Unable to get that one. And so it's the East All-Star taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are... Welcome back to Chicago for the 1988 All-Star Game. The grand finale of what's been a tremendous weekend to celebrate the NBA. The West trails by 19.
You take a look at the landscape of the NBA, and I tell you what, that Central Division, dominant. How about this? 36 games above 500 combined.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Malone is out there with Elijah. Then there's Drexel. Then it's Lever. And it's English in at the small forward.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Well, you look at that Central Division, all 6 teams on pace to make the playoffs.
And, you know, Chicago got off to that great start, Kevin. Then they cooled off just a bit. Now tied with Detroit at 3 games behind Atlanta. Those teams are draped up pretty good.
That one falls. Olajuwon's got 20.
How about this list? Players who have never missed an All-Star game in their career. Jerry West, Bob Pettit, Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas, and Hakeem Olajuwon. Those last 3 playing here tonight.
Down the stretch here, the East, Clark out in front.
Getting it
got 4.
Done. It's been such a fun game to watch. Entertaining from both sides.
Whew, it sure has been. Wilkins is checked in for the East. Thomas comes in for Doc Rivers. And West also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. English with no one around. The silky high release from Alex English.
You know, people said Alex English was too light of frame, too skinny, not athletic enough. Well, how about this? He's playing in his 7th straight All-Star game. So much for being too skinny.
It's Wilkins on the wing. He's guarded by English. And the 3 off target. The West trails by 20. From 12 feet out. Again, the West All-Star.
Especially if it's
All-Star game now. 2nd in All-Star votes this year. And he hosts his own All-Star game in the summer in L.A. as a fundraiser.
Maybe a little bit more challenging.
It's quite an event.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Johnson with it. He's picked up by Jordan.
And Commissioner David Stern in the house tonight. Since taking over 4 years ago, he's done a remarkable job helping guide this league to new unprecedented heights.
Exactly. And there's the call on Karl Malone. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. One thing the league has done since Commissioner Stern has taken over, Clark, is really marketing the league around its stars. And I like that type of strategy.
I agree with you, Kevin, wholeheartedly. And what better time to highlight those great stars than tonight? Amazing talent, compelling personalities. The league is certainly on a great trajectory.
It absolutely is. English misses. The East leading by 16. The drive by Jordan. And the layup's good off the glass. Jordan's got 60.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire. And after the Central Division, the Midwest has been the 2nd most competitive division. Those teams are sitting at 10 games over 500.
Here's Jordan. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 9 assists now tonight. The West trails by 18. Johnson surveying the floor. Malone, a screen on Jordan. Shot by Johnson, no good. And Clark in the Midwest. Those Rockets are really making a push.
And oh my goodness! Come on now. You know, once Jordan makes his move to the basket, he has no intention of stopping, which makes it hard to slow his progress.
Up top, English. Defended by Wilkins. English, no good. And here's Malone. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist from Moses Malone. Malone's got his third assist on the night. And so here are the West All-Stars. English with the ball. To the inside. Shoots. Malone misses. The East leading by 22. Here's Jordan. Tremendous pass from Bird. He can do it all.
Enjoying this big lead, and right now they look unstoppable on offense.
Johnson outside. Here's Olajuwon, and it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Yep, whenever Olajuwon has the ball now, he wants to take the defense to school, and I like his aggressiveness.
Here's Jordan. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
They can't miss on an absolute tear.
Inside, here's English, and the jam by English.
I tell you what, the peripheral vision, the court awareness of Johnson, this guy always knows when one of his teammates is open.
And here's Jordan outside. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. And the layup is good.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
Lever is doubled. Johnson wide open. He fires. Connects from three-point range.
And while this run is impressive, I just don't think it will be enough.
Pass to Jordan. Fires from the wing. The East All-Stars tack on two more.
They've turned it up a notch here during this home stretch.
There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Johnson outside. English finds Malone. The kick out to English. Stolen by Wilkins. Jordan deciding where to go with it. Driving inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, even when Jordan gets hit while penetrating, I mean, he just stays with it. Great stick-to-itiveness. You cannot corral this guy.
Here's English. Here's Malone. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
And the 6'9" forward, Karl Malone, out of Louisiana Tech, playing for the Utah Jazz. Tonight, he's wearing number 7 to honor the great Pete Maravich, who himself was a 3-time All-Star with the New Orleans Jazz.
And the Eastern All-Stars delivered. The favorites coming in, but they did not disappoint.
Yeah, you looked at that team on paper, and you saw they were the stronger team. And
thanks again for coming out for tonight's game. We hope you had a fun time. Please get home safely.
Sorry, got all All-Star. What the fuck? So, 10... So that 2, 5. Okay. See you guys.